Welcome to Leamington Cricket. It's great to have you at the club. How are you feeling about the upcoming Test series against England?
Very excited. I think we actually love playing in England. It's always a great experience. Obviously, Barmy Army, makes it quite amazing. So I'm really looking forward to the tour.
That's nice. Nice to have you down here at Leamington training. How have you found the welcome at the club and the facilities?
Yeah, it's been great. We had some good weather, which was good. Had some bowling machine, some pitches in the middle. Was quite pleased, quite impressed. I have some lovely facilities here, and I'm extremely thankful, for the chance. Obviously coming to England early, and Leamington, opening the hand and saying, it could come true. I think that was lovely.
Very good. Is there anything you plan doing away from cricket while you're in England?
Well, of course. I've been to a few, horse racing days, so for sure enjoy that. A bit of shopping, a lot of driving around. But obviously the main thing was, making sure I put in some work before the series. So, enjoying my time here for sure.
Any particular food spots you like to hit up?
Nando's is number one, no doubt. Yeah, pretty much every day.
Oh, that's good to hear. Obviously, the last time you toured England, it was 2020, which was during COVID. How much are you looking forward to a proper tour without restrictions and having crowds back in the stadium?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think playing against England is one of our best series, especially in terms of the turnout. So very happy to have the fans back in the stand. And as I say, playing against England is always a great series for us. We play them a lot. We played 3 matches against them in the series, which for us it's quite rare because we never played 2. So we really look forward to that. Look forward to learning. It's always a learning experience playing in England. And obviously our quality team as well. So yeah, I'm very happy. That obviously things back to normal and we get some the Barmy Army and stuff back in the stands.
Really good. You've obviously played for a few counties while you're over here: Yorkshire, Notts, Glamorgan, Gloucestershire, Warwickshire. Is there any of them that stand out, and why?
I won't say any stand out, to be honest. I enjoyed my stint, obviously my short stint at all of them, to be honest. I can't really give a favourite, but obviously got met a few friends along the way, so enjoy that experience.
Really good. Big win for West Indies in Australia recently. Will you be bringing much of that tour to the UK, and how has that been a positive impact on the team?
It's obviously history. It's gone a number of months ago. It was good, and as I told the guys, we enjoyed the moment, but we have to look for the future. And obviously in England, completely different conditions, different team. Obviously England playing some fantastic Test cricket at the moment. But we got a lot of positives from that game. Obviously the standout star, Shamar Joseph did a fantastic job. I think the belief he showed is pretty much what we have to use as I told the guys as motivation. But a number of guys really stood up in that game from the feeling down to some small partnerships down to Josh and Hodge putting on a big partnership. So I think that game in itself, beating number 1 in the world, was good for us. It shows that we have what it takes, and it's to be able to do it consistently. That's the key.
Really good. You've come a long way since the start of your Test career. What do you think has been the main development in your game from when you first started playing to now?
Well, when I first started playing, I pretty much never thought I would have scored a Test 100. Obviously technically would have improved, but I think mentally this always been my strength, and I think it's pretty much remained. Obviously my different strokes have improved. Front foot shots and stuff have improved over the last couple of years. So obviously quite pleased with that, but I will say really and truly it's all mental for me. And being obviously through a number of Test matches, you learn a lot. But being mentally strong is what really brought me to this stage in my career, and obviously improving on shots and different, whether it's using your feet, sweeping off your spinner, or drive through the covers or mid on. Though obviously brought some improvement over the years, got a little stronger as well. But for me, it's just to be, obviously as captain as well, so it's really a good motivation for me to push, for the next couple of years.
I think that's going to follow up my next question. How are you enjoying the role of captaincy?
Yeah, really enjoying it. To be honest, I enjoy leading. Even when I wasn't captain, obviously I have to open the batting, so I got to lead the batting lineup, and it's something from primary school I enjoyed. Obviously, it's pretty hard for me to sit down in the dressing room and watch. Guys, batting bowlers pretty tough. But I thoroughly enjoy, captaining, leading. Obviously you have a lot of things to think about, and fully embrace it, and just want to lead with actions.
Yeah, really good. Well, my next question is one. How it's written here, I'm not going to ask it. I'm going to ask it the way I want to ask it. When the West Indies win the T20 World Cup, what kind of impact will that have on the squad coming over?
I mean, obviously full confidence. The guys that are coming over. I mean that would be something big for us. Winning in the Caribbean. So I'm sure that would give West Indies a big boost. Sorry. We expect obviously the spectators to come out here, in England and support us. But that would be even bigger boost, for a number of them to come out. So I think that would be great. It'd be great for West Indies cricket as well to show that we, have the talent to come away. I think 3 World Cups in the space for a couple of years. So obviously I wish you boys all the best. Obviously watching at late nights. But yeah, that will do good for us, and I really hope that the guys could pull it off.
It's been 7 years since the West Indian cricketer got on the honours board at Lords. What would it mean to write your name up there?
It would mean a lot, to be honest. But I don't think about it too much. I remember last time I played there, a bit. So so for me, it's to just lead from the front. That's all on my mind. Kemar Roach got there as a bowler. Yeah, he lost that series, which is good. Obviously, he's a great leader and stuff. So just want to lead from the front, and do good things for West Indies.
Sounds good. If you could pick 3 West Indian pace bowlers from any time in history, who makes it?
3 West Indies fast bowlers.
Yeah. Anytime period.
Well, if I'm being fair, I haven't seen live, like Malcolm Marshall and Joe Garner and stuff, right? So on stats, on stats, obviously Malcolm Marshall. Joe Garner. Kemar Roach and that's all.
4. Really good. Well taken. No room for Ambi?
Well, I mean, it's a tough one, to be honest, but that would be my 4.
Okay. This next question is pretty personal for me. What is your favorite memory of batting with Shane Dowrich?
I mean, to be honest, I have a few. It's a good set. Coming from on the Sports Council, coming straight through the common mirror. One of the great ones I can remember off the top is when we won in Sharjah. Obviously me and you batted to chase the runs we had on the 4th day or 5th day. For sure that was one.
There's so many.
Yeah, there's plenty I could think about. There's plenty. I know one I remember against St. George Secondary. Albeit not international, but we bought them up cheap, and then we just want to put on some fast runs, and I would have scored like 100, and you were probably like
20.
Yeah,
I remember that clearly.
Yeah, looking back at that now, it's like that would be a shocker to many people, but yeah, for sure, that one sticks out as well.
Definitely.
I mean, another thing is like the run-ups. I remember.
Yeah, we used to run each other up regularly.
Yeah, a few run-ups together. Some good memories,
man. Currently, we have a few players in a bit of a dry spell at the club. Any words of encouragement or anything you could help them with in terms of how to get out of a rut, basically?
What I'll say is make sure you're enjoying it still. Cricket is on weekends here in England, so it's like you can have some long weeks if you're dwelling on the past. So for me, is make sure during the week you're still enjoying yourself, whatever it may be you like to do. Make sure you're still doing it. But then you gotta just keep telling yourself you can do it. I mean, it's simple. It's like everyone was somebody, you got to believe in yourself. But I think developing routines, you know, and sticking to them. Obviously, you can enhance it, you know, every now and then, tweak it. But I think if you get a routine from when you come practice on evenings, and whether it's which shoe you put on first and stuff, you know, simple things, whether it's 2 laps, whether it's core before practice starts, develop a routine, and that will at least, you know, you have that throughout your season. As I said, whether you tweak it or not. But so then you know, well, look, you're crossing your T's, you're doing what you have to do. And then obviously believing in yourself, never giving up, always telling yourself you could do it. Because it's simple. If you speak something in the atmosphere, it will happen, to be honest. I've seen it happen with me many times, you know, with scoring runs and stuff, and performing. And the times when I was really telling myself these things, it actually did happen. I mean, obviously 1 or 2 you didn't get, you know, what you expected. But I would say making sure you're still enjoying yourself during the week, you know, the long week before cricket on weekends. And believing in yourself, you know, telling yourself, you know, you can do it. And obviously technical work is you put in and stuff during the week. That's non-negotiable. But developing a routine is quite important. But not putting yourself in that hole for the whole week and then come back again and then go the whole week again. That'll be hard.
Yeah,
that'll be hard.
Yeah. Obviously, you played a lot of Test cricket. Faced a lot of quality bowlers. But any particular bowler stands out in your mind as a big threat? Like you wouldn't really want to wake up and have to face them.
I pretty much think about a name now, but I won't say, right? I won't say for certain reasons. So this is the toughest bowler for me, you say?
For you, yeah, personally. This person is always, I don't care how many times you play them, it's always been a challenge.
I mean, he's not playing now, and he only played 3 or 4 tests against him. But Haraf, when he
Haraf.
Yeah, but what was amazing at the time, obviously he's a spinner, so I could call it pacer. But the pitch wasn't really ragging or anything, but the variety, you know, and the variations he had, you know, seeing that, you know, was quite amazing to see. As I said, the ball wasn't ragging and stuff, but just the different variations he had with his arm, hand low and high and stuff that was pretty good to see. Obviously, he's not playing anymore. I mean, Bummer was quite awkward to face.
Yeah.
With a couple steps coming in. I mean, obviously James Anderson is a quality bowler.
Yeah.
And he doesn't give much, that's one thing. And you know, obviously as a batsman, you're looking to score runs, so obviously he was one that's quite challenging as well. Lakmal from Sri Lanka is pretty good.
A lot.
Yeah, he's pretty
On
good.
a good length as well.
Yeah, so he's a good one as well. Pat Cummings. There's a few.
Yeah, you know, you face a lot of bowling in your career, so a lot of quality spells. Kraigg, I just want to thank you for taking the time to do this interview. Also for choosing Leamington to get your prep done and get ready for the upcoming Test series. I want to wish you and the team all the best. As someone who's represented the badge, I know what it means to walk out there in a Test match, and I just hope you guys can go out there and perform and win the series.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Cheers.